Are we live? I hope we are live. Hello everyone. Sorry for this weird introduction. Welcome back to a new round of Let's Play World of Warcraft Awakening. Yeah, I'm currently in the Barrens, just doing a bit of like odd leveling. Hoping that there might be a dungeon that pops up soon and that we can actually do with our main character. But until then, I'm just, well, twinking a bit and, yeah, be my guest. Not too sure why the imp is running up to the enemy though. That's interesting. So yeah, I'm trying to go for some sort of warlock slash shadow priest build this time around. Like something I actually wanted to try for a pretty long time. Oh, looks like they also migrated. No, I think that's never mind what I just said. So yeah, I wanted to do this for a long time, but in the end I went with the leveling build, the AoE grind build. So we sticked with that for about 40 levels, so I did not have a chance to test something out. And well, as long as there's like not much going on at high levels, I thought, hey, why not try to build this one right away? I mean, I guess the problem with builds like this low level is that spell damage wise there's not much you can obtain, like in terms of items, and even the talents are not that great. But I just want to see like what is possible even early on to obtain and how strong you can get. Because generally speaking, I really think that melee and physical damage, like at least for the first few levels, is the way to go. So let's just see how this actually turns out. So we went with a flame tongue weapon simply for the fact that it increases our spell power, and since we can dual wield, I thought, hey, that's like 14 spell damage already, like increased spell damage, and I think that's worth 2 ability essences, and it's also not that bad. Like if you just hit the enemy, it deals quite an okay amount of damage. Of course, our main damage will be through damage over time and some shadow spells. But yeah, I think it's quite nice. Will probably not be like the longest stream, but yeah, just a bit of chit chat, maybe. Well, let's see how far we will come with this build. Pretty glad that we have a bit of rest XP since, well, pretty low level right now, only level 10. But we should be fine. As long as we don't pull too much. Yeah, this arcane bolt. I'm not even too sure if it skills at. Oh, I'm almost dead actually. Wow. Okay, so much for we should be fine. Maybe I should at least grind my way up to level 11 first. That's a lot of damage. Well, that's an interesting start to the stream. Not having the best time right now with this build, apparently. I guess caster mobs are just pretty strong. And I mean, he was also like 3 levels higher, so I guess that's also a reason. I just think that Arcane Bolt actually does not skill at all, because like even without the buff it deals around the same damage I'm dealing right now, so I might have to pick up another damaging spell really soon here. Otherwise this could get very ugly. I guess we at least can scout this area and also like obtain the spores. That should be fine. But yeah, I'm a bit surprised by the amount of damage we actually took from those caster mobs. I don't think I will mess with them again. Also, the imp seems to be a bit bugged out. He usually should not... Oh, and I also did not activate that one. Yeah, he should not actually like run up to the enemy. Of course, this is like a ranged spell. But apparently he can cast it like while running. A lot of weird stuff happening right now. Maybe they did a few balance fixes, and I think like after the server migration to the European host, there are a few things that just, well, let's just say they were better before, but it's not. I think they will get back on track. It's probably a lot they have to take care of right now and they have to fix. Okay. Yeah, let's skip the Bracer quest for now. I guess disrupt the attacks is way better anyway for us at the moment. I don't even have like a potion. That's another big issue. I think I will just run from this, to be honest. Yeah. Let's just get out for now. Yeah, too much spell damage incoming at the moment. But at least the quest should give us level 11, so then we can, I think disrupt the attack will be much easier. Okay, we won't do that one yet, since we need to go to Thunderbluff for that one, and that's not the most exciting quest we can do, I guess. So let's set up here. Okay. Yeah, sorry if I'm a bit quiet at the moment. I'm like thinking about what we can actually do, and even if I maybe should log over to a different character. Or like make a respec, because this is not working out right now. But I don't want to give up on it yet. Maybe things will improve once we get a really good damaging spell. Like one more level and then we can pick up another ability, and then I hope things will be a bit better. I really don't think it's even worth to keep using Arcane Bolt right now. I have the feeling that my auto attacks just deal way more damage. So again, I think that if you are going like for a physical kind of build, at least for the first 20 levels, I would argue that it's just much better. Like a standard Sinister Strike into Overpower combination should be your best way to go, actually. So, at least for now, I would say don't bother with this. And I think I might turn down the sound a little. I hope it's not too loud for you. Please just tell me if it is. I guess actually if we stick to our, well, level regarding the enemies and just use our melee attacks, it's actually quite okay to level. Might not be as strong as like a really heavy and slow two-hand weapon with Sinister Strike, because again, early on this is just the best way, but it's fine. Yeah, that's not too bad. Should have attacked in the first place. I mean, double flame tongue is not to be underestimated. Since we attack now with melee weapons, it might be worth thinking about not going for like a ranged spell, like not a channeling one, but instead maybe for another damage over time spell. Not too sure. Because if we like, just imagine we would use a Shadow Bolt instead of attacking here, and I don't think it would be much faster. It might be even slower than just using our two weapons at the moment. Oh, 9 viewers already. Hello there. Glad you are joining me. Yeah, I don't think I will go for like a Shadow Bolt. That might be something for later. And even then there might be like much better kind of bolts, or, well, I should say channeling spells. Because Shadow Bolt is actually not that strong. I guess it depends on like what talents you get, and I mean if you are going for some sort of, well, Shadow Priest Warlock build, then it's probably okay to use Shadow Bolt. But Might Blast might also be fine, so I'm not too sure actually. But we might have to switch like to another tune soon, I guess. But that's not a big deal. I have a lot of them. It's not that we like run low on tunes anytime soon. Not sure if this guy is just here by accident or if he actually is looking for me. I guess we will see. Let's kill some more mobs for now. Let's see, what level? Level 16? Because that would mean we still can lose gear to him, and it's not like that I have the sickest gear right now, it's more like white items actually, but I have a pretty nice pair of gloves in my bag, so I think we will just log out here real quick and maybe go on to another character. Let's see, what do we have? Let's go to Nut Muffin Man. Pretty convincing name, isn't it? Alright. This is 3.3 3.5, so this is like on a rough Lich King kind of well, client, but they try their best to basically emulate the whole vanilla kind of setting. So they also, like, for example, if there is like an enemy that is like neutral actually in World of Warcraft Wrath of the Lich King, then they try to change that so he's hostile like back in vanilla. Changes like that. There's a lot of this stuff going on, and they, like, same thing with poisons. They don't want to be poisons like to be vendor items, but actually to be like a skill that you have to actually mix up poisons. So it's quite interesting. That's a bit annoying. We don't have a flight path actually to the Barrens. I guess we also don't want to go to the Barrens, to be honest. I mean, I basically just got killed there. Oh, that's nice. Thank you. Not too sure if you are like a viewer of the stream, but thanks a lot. That's really nice of you. Yeah, that's really nice of him. Or if you, if in case you're watching, thanks a lot. I think I will actually go to my... Well, this is like a kind of drink where I'm going for the grind again. But I think, like, until... I will keep an eye on Ill. Let's see, is he still up? Looks like he actually... I don't know if he left the guild or if he is like just not there. That's... Like a nice thing you can do in Awakening in case anyone leaves the guild or wants to be like invisible. Let's see. You can add him as a friend. But I'm not too sure if this is like his name, if I remember it correctly, or if there's like another letter hidden somewhere in there, because it's a bit hard to spell actually. But I guess he's gone, so you know what, let's sorry for all this like logging in and out, but since he's gone now, I think we can... Oh no, there he is. So see, this way you can always tell if like there's actually someone around you. But okay, let's use this character for now and maybe go for some more grinding, or I'm not too sure. I really just hope that there will be something we can do soon, because I don't want to go like... I mean, I had a whole playthrough of just like a grinding character, and I really want to show you something new actually, like some new build. The problem is, of course, if we like get ganked while doing that, then I actually have to refrain from doing it. But I just hope this is temporarily and we can maybe log to another character really soon. But I guess as long as this guy is in the Barrens, I don't have much of a choice. The mount is at level 40. Like, this is also something they scaled back to vanilla. The abilities are based on 3.5, but with like balance changes applied to them. Like, for example, you can actually also get Titan Grip and stuff like that, so that's possible, but there are a lot of custom balance changes applied to them. And regarding the giveaway from the keys, you know what, what I'm going to do is like to ask the GM in game. Like, I don't have any contacts. Recently I tried to reach out to them through Twitter again, but it's really hard to, well, I guess they get spammed by messages like this, and like I can't really reach them over Twitter. So what I'm going to do is maybe like ask if there's a GM right now here, so we might be able to, but well, this will be something that we will have to see, I guess. So let's ask it real quick. This actually looks like a good farm spot, so let's try to go for this group right here. Yeah, I think the open beta maybe 3 to 4 weeks, but I feel like I've kept saying this for maybe, I don't know, the past 2 weeks, so maybe a bit earlier, but I really can't tell. Like, they are pretty, how can I put it? They don't like to give information out about that kind of stuff. Okay, maybe also get some of this. Alright, let's see. Oh, I actually have it already. Oh, never mind then. So the biggest issue in the game right now apparently is that Rage is actually completely bugged out. So that's also something why a lot of people don't want to go dungeons right now, since as you can see you don't generate any kind of rage, which of course is a huge bug and which is something well, that's of course game breaking. So yeah, let's ask. I mean, I guess that does not hurt anyone, and just hope I'm not too annoying for the GMs. But like, I also have some sort of responsibility for you as an audience, I guess, and like also to give something back. And I really would like to, but of course that's also always up to the developers and the team, like how willing they are to actually, well, give keys away. Because in the end, they are pretty much also losing money with this. Like, if you think about it. Yeah. Okay. Looks like we need to contact like another GM for that though. Yeah, I also heard something about December. You actually are right. Yeah. Can't actually can't answer him right now, otherwise I'm going to die. Discord is actually a pretty good idea. So far I only tried Facebook and Twitter. But I guess Discord is actually like most of the time. So yeah, really nice tip there. Maybe we will get them. Yeah, that would be quite sad if like Elysium and Awakening would collide. Would be rather sad. But I mean, it's up to them actually. Like. I think the server, at least, like in my opinion, the server is in a state right now where you could say, okay, go open beta maybe to keep the hype up and well, to get some publicity again, because I think WoW Awakening is, well, it's getting a bit over, as you put it, it's getting a bit overshadowed right now by the Elysium hype, and I'm also a bit fearful that it might get forgotten. I mean, like this bug right here, this is like, this is something, I'm not too sure. I guess it's because, like, if you fix something, you have to be really careful how you fix it, because otherwise the script might intervene with another one, and then you get stuff like not being able to produce rage. And this is the kind of stuff where you could argue, okay, this is like the server itself is not in the state, like for an open beta right now, and that they maybe should wait a bit until that is the case. But I have to say, like, before the server migration to the European servers, the server actually, at least in my opinion, like from my experience, worked a lot smoother and a lot better. And I'm just hoping they reach that point again after maybe, well, taking a few more days. Like, I mean, besides major stuff like this, the server actually works quite fine. There's also like really, like, the chance of crashes is really low, which could also be because of the population though. Like, if the population would increase, I'm not too sure how it's about the whole server stability. So I guess that's something you also have to consider. But hey, it's I'm not too sure how they will go about this with the open beta, and when they will actually are going to release. It's also just my opinion to say, okay, I think they should do it rather early. Because this whole concept of this classless system, I mean, it's something so fresh and so new that I don't think like it will go unnoticed. But I am starting to feel that the hype for Awakening, like the initial hype, is beginning to fade. Especially with the current events regarding the relaunch of Nostalrius. So yeah. Should also not forget to use my sprint. Was recently on a stream from Mr. Game Master Reviews, and I kept reminding him to use sprint, and now I'm doing pretty much the same mistake because I keep rambling on about stuff and just not concentrating on the game. Let's try to maybe kill some dwarves around this area. Let's see if Ill is still online. Okay, he's still around this area. Renegade is also, I think, like a pretty strong ganker. I think he stays around his level range and tries to gank people. So we might be in trouble, because if he's like really good equipped, like twinking wise, then it does not matter that we are a few levels higher, especially not with a build that's only there for farming. But I guess we will see how this works out. Did I crash? It's like the... Okay. Sorry if I kept talking to myself. Oh, shit. I'm sorry. Guess I was rambling to myself then for the past few minutes. Sorry for the lag. Really not sure what happened there. Okay. We'll try to keep an eye on that, I guess. Oh, there's ill. That's a bit weird. Did he just like... Huh. I'm just confused right now. So just to make sure we are back on track, right? We are still in the game. Okay, never mind. I'm not sure what just happened. Like also with this guy. Maybe we should take revenge. Take this. Not even too sure like if we can actually kill this guy, to be honest. But hey, let's try. Do I have some sort of ranged? Maybe my imp. Yeah, take this. A bit weird that he did not drop a chest actually. But oh, there it is. So let's see what he got. Nothing. I don't think I would have taken it anyway. I learned though that you actually can't like I remember I made a video where I was like opening a treasure and was thinking to myself, okay, should I take it, should I not take it? And in the end I just left it there. But then like a few days later someone commented that, hey dude, the stuff still disappeared, it does not matter if you take it or not. But I think I would have given it back in this case. He might try to gank me now. It's actually a bit scary thinking about it. Eh. Maybe he's a bit scared to get down here since the mobs are such high level. Okay. Well. Oh, I wanted to pay a bit more attention to the stream, not that I crash again. Okay, looks like ill is gone. I really don't want to... Oh, he's still dead. I actually really don't want to stay on this character for too long, because again, we did a whole leveling series about this build, and I mean, it seems to be a bit boring right now, so let's hop back to our twink and let's try to get something done there. I hope I won't get ganked again, but it might happen. But if it does, then so be it, I guess. That's just the way it is. Guess we have to keep an eye on our new friend. Ah, Sin is online. That's nice. I'm not too sure if I like should try to reach him in game right now, because I think he's like really busy fixing stuff. But I mean, this is the guy that actually has the power to maybe give away some keys. Let's try it. Maybe he has some time. Interestingly enough, our other like, didn't our other imp just attack regularly, like from a distance? I'm actually not too sure right now. You know what's weird about this whole like stream crash? That usually, like, I really noticed that, and for some reason it just look like I have the YouTube page and also my OBS page open on another screen, and usually, like, I just notice immediately if something is wrong. But it's just very weird that I actually had a connection issue a few minutes ago. That's usually, it's something that I notice. I really would like to go for a dungeon run or something, but since our build is like our level 60 build is also dependent, I would say, to like 1/3 it depends on rage, and I guess until rage is not fixed, it's actually no use to go with that build anyway. There was something else I wanted to talk about, but I kind of forgot what it was. Sorry. But that's why I'm a bit quiet right now. I try to remember what I actually wanted to say. Yeah, that would be also my estimate, I guess, around December. At least that's like the date that is circling around right now. I'm really not too sure how certain that is, but it came up a lot of the time and might be true. Oh yeah, the hunger bar. That's actually a good question. So the server has, like, when it launches, it will have 3 different servers. One is the softcore realm. That's basically just a normal kind of, well, World of Warcraft realm. So, like, of course there will be the classless system and everything, but I mean, in terms of customization, it will be the only thing, I think, on that server. Then there will be some sort of a middle kind of road, where I think you don't lose items on death, but don't quote me on that. I actually think they are not too certain on that either yet. Like, I think they are still deciding what they are implementing on what realm. But like the hardcore realm, basically the realm we are playing on currently, has a feature that is one that if you lose your items if you die, like if you get killed from an enemy player that is at least 5 level, like around your level range, or if you, well, just get killed PvE wise, of course, but you lose more items if you PvP and die. The thing I'm trying to say here is that this hunger bar is actually only existent on the hardcore realm, and what it does, like once you don't eat enough food, then you basically just die. I think they also thought about maybe implementing some sort of weakness that, like, if it's around here, that you get some malus on some of your abilities or your attributes, but I don't think they implemented it yet. But basically you have to keep eating stuff after a certain amount of time, which is not that bad. It's also okay, like, to eat level 1 or 2 food. They try to make it a bit more interesting when they basically, like, also the vendors are customized, and that means that they actually only sell a limited amount of food and drinks. So if you want to just buy that stuff, then it's actually not that easy to come by. And I think, like, once the server is really, like, in full launch, like when there actually are a lot more people, then I could imagine that it won't be that easy to come by food, because like the vendors will be sold out completely. At least that is what I'm expecting. And so you have to go for cooking, or maybe like just farming mobs, and in the hopes that they drop something. Let's see, I don't think I actually have something to eat right now, like this banana here. Yeah, so yeah, that's the whole thing behind that bar. I think I took way too long to explain that, but yeah, basically if this goes down and you don't eat anything, you just die. Yeah, that's the too long, didn't listen kind of explanation for that. Okay, only one more hunter, and then I think we will go for some raptor heads and zebra hoofs. There's a hunter. That's pretty nice. Yeah, regarding the bugs, I have to agree with you to some degree, I guess. There's actually, like, especially right now, this rage bug is obviously completely a game breaker, like a deal breaker. But I wouldn't call it, like, completely broken. Like, interestingly enough, I think once the server started, it actually was in a better state, like, regarding scripting and mechanics than it is right now. And that's a bit interesting, I think. There's quite some stuff they have to do, but you have to keep in mind this is like a very big project, and like besides the usual bug fixing, they also have to take care of a lot of well, class masking and mechanics and balancing. So I wouldn't call it like super broken right now and like super bugged. But I can understand when you say, okay, you think that it's actually still very buggy right now. Because there's a lot of work that needs to be done still. And I agree with you on that point. I think I can actually use some talent points in another way. Like, we wanted to go for something more spell damage heavy and mana dependent, but right now we are just meleeing mobs down, so I guess it's okay. Yeah, and the tube Bradley, like it's still very fun, like to test all this stuff out, even though it's bugged and there are some issues. I also think it's quite entertaining. pretty low HP. She might be running from someone else that ganked her recently. So I'm not too sure if I I should be careful here. But I might have to be. No! We were killed by the beamer. But it's okay. But I wonder why I just lost my stuff. That's actually something I don't quite understand. Because usually you need to be 5 levels, like the level range, you know. And since this guy's level 17, that's a bit strange. I always thought that if you are at least, well, 5 levels below, that you wouldn't lose any. And I actually think it was that way. I'm pretty sure it was. Yeah, again, since the server migration, I think there's quite some stuff that worked better before, and just a bit weird. Because usually, well, usually you really, if you have 5 levels, I guess I'm repeating myself, you know what I mean. But just very strange. Because a lot of people have been saying, like with the whole kind of you lose your loot once you are once you reach a certain amount, like once you die. A lot of people were complaining and saying, hey, that's totally unfair. Like if high level enemies or players just kill me, like I can't do anything against that, and why would it be a thing? And so they said, okay, at least like the level range has to be about 5 so that you lose your loot. I really don't know what happened in this case. Maybe they changed it again. Maybe it's like 6 or 7 levels now. I can't tell. Oh yeah, see you, Mufasa. Thanks for tuning in. Very nice of you. Well, I guess we will be killing some boars now. It's really not that bad. This was also like not planned to be a very long stream. Maybe around an hour, and I think like once we reach that, we can just, well, log out for today. Even this character, like I can't really play him right now with this build, because this is like the build I was talking about. Usually you can use, like, I just noticed this isn't even overpower, but I think I have it on this character. Never mind. Of course, overpower or strike, they take rage, and since we don't generate any rage, I can't use it, so that's also an issue. I also can't use my battle shout. So what to do, my friends? 2 characters, I get ganked. My level 60 can't do anything without rage. This one can't do anything without rage. Yeah. I mean, I only wanted to play a bit to maybe like see if there's a dungeon that comes up, but basically there won't be a dungeon this evening because, well, you don't generate any rage, and that's why nobody wants to play on like their characters. At least if they are dependent on rage, which are a lot of characters that are high level. I planned this to be about an hour, but we might be actually like stopping it right here. It's been about 50 minutes, I guess that's okay. So I hope you don't mind, guys. Sorry if that comes a bit abrupt, but I just guess that, well, yeah, as you can see, we can't do really that much right now, so I think I will just end it here. Yeah, I hope next time the rage will be fixed and that we can maybe join a dungeon. Like the next stream, I really want to go into a dungeon and maybe do some raiding and stuff, so I really hope that we can do that. Until then, I thank you very much for watching. I might return tomorrow with vanilla stream or another WoW Awakening stream, but I think for now this is it. So thanks again, I hope you enjoyed, and yeah, I see you guys soon. Stay awesome and bye.